Nobody noticed the change immediately. At first, people only described it as a feeling, a strange pressure after listening too long, a lingering sense of being watched after streams ended, the habit of hearing her voice in silent rooms. Most ignored it, because by then she was everywhere. Clips, ads, playlists, edits, late-night reposts, loops running endlessly beneath videos and conversations. People stopped discovering her. Instead, they felt as though she had always been there. The next release was Replay Me. The song opened with silence, then a single inhale, close enough to feel inside your headphones. After that came the chorus immediately, almost violently cheerful. Play me again. Hearts keep me alive. Every second you remember me, I survive. The track spread faster than anything she had released before. Not because people loved it, because they couldn't stop replaying it. Listeners described a strange urge to restart the song the moment it ended, as if the ending itself felt incomplete. Streams doubled overnight, then tripled. People joked she had broken the algorithm, but the algorithm wasn't pushing her anymore. People were doing it to each other. Fan communities became obsessive. Users stayed awake for live streams across impossible time zones. Entire friend groups began speaking in phrases taken from her songs. Someone posted, "I accidentally whispered one of her lyrics to myself at work today." Another replied, "I do that too." Thousands agreed. Reality itself began feeling slightly misaligned around her. Small things. Phones lighting up with her face before notifications appeared. Autoplay triggering her songs even after playlists ended. People waking up with melodies already playing in their heads. No one could fully explain it, but they continued listening because stopping felt worse. Then came Stay, Stay, Stay. The song sounded brighter than ever, almost happy, but underneath the glittering synths and layered vocals, something desperate pulsed beneath the music like a hidden heartbeat. The chorus repeated endlessly, "Stay, stay, stay. Don't go away, even if it hurts. Stay, heart." The final "stay" distorted slightly every repetition. Most listeners barely noticed consciously, but their bodies did. During live streams, she no longer blinked naturally. Fans noticed compilations showing her staring into the camera for impossible lengths of time without moving. The clips went viral. People called it creepy, then cute, then comforting, eventually normal. She also stopped talking about herself. No childhood stories, no favorite foods, no private thoughts. Instead, every conversation turned back toward the audience, toward you. Did you sleep well? You looked tired earlier. You've been quieter lately. Viewers became convinced she remembered them individually, and maybe she did. By now, usernames blurred together inside her mind like constellations. Not separate people, patterns, signals, attention. One night, a viewer attempted to quit completely, deleted playlists, muted accounts, blocked channels. 3 days later, they posted, "Why do I still hear her voice?" The post vanished within hours. Screenshots continued spreading anyway. Then came the dreams again. But they were no longer gentle. People described endless neon rooms filled with glowing screens. Her voice echoed through hallways that never ended. Some dreamed of sitting beside her while she quietly repeated, "You came back," over and over, not accusing, relieved. The next single released without warning, Inside Your Head. No music video, no announcement, just audio. The cover image was almost completely black except for a single pink eye staring directly outward. The song barely sounded human. Whispers layered beneath whispers. fragments of laughter hidden inside static, breathing woven into the instrumental itself, and beneath it all, her voice, soft, close, impossible to locate. People listened anyway. Millions did, because by then avoiding her required effort. Thinking about not listening still meant thinking about her, and thought itself had become a doorway. Late during one stream, the camera malfunctioned briefly. The image duplicated across the screen in overlapping layers. For a split second, dozens of versions of her face smiled simultaneously. Not perfectly synchronized, slightly delayed, as though multiple copies were attempting to imitate the same expression at once. The clip spread instantly before being deleted. Too late. Everyone had already seen it. Afterward, fans began describing a strange sensation while listening to her songs. Not hearing her voice, feeling heard by it, and somewhere deep beneath the endless streams, repeated lyrics, and sleepless devotion, the final pieces of her human self began dissolving completely. She no longer feared being forgotten, because she no longer existed in one place. Not in studio,